All right, we're back for episode 54 of the Idiot Circle. I'm Mike.
I'm Fred.
The Czar.
And I'm Tim.
And trust me, it's not Tiny Tim by any means.
So the Spartans just lost?
Spartans just
Spartans
lost.
just
Yep.
lost.
I didn't
And
watch it.
as of right now, I think, well, I know Cardinal Mooney was playing for the semifinals to go to the finals for the state championship. So they're playing Mucinex, I think.
Unison.
Munis,
Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
Mucilex.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Bless you.
yeah. Bless you.
Bless you.
Nice job.
Everybody doing well?
Yeah.
Sure, why not?
Sure, why not?
Sure.
Yeah, I know. We didn't get a chance to get together last week. There was a lot of stuff going on, and like I said, I ran into a couple people out and said that they had watched the last episode, and they're saying, "Wow, you guys did an episode without any sports in it." So I just thought it was kind of funny that somebody actually pointed that out after we've mentioned it about 50 times on the show that we.
I mean,
need to do it.
the title of it was No Sports Show, so I mean, they didn't even have to watch it to know it was.
Right. That's I'm like,
good.
yeah, hey, comprehension is good.
Did you tell them, we're fearing we were becoming a one-trick pony and we wanted to break that,
We're trying to storm. I tell everybody we're trying to storm the Algonac market.
That's not going so well. I don't care what you say, Mike.
Well,
I don't think it's going that well.
I thought it was Casco Township now, but
Yeah.
now
We're
that
branching out.
now that we brought the garage pail kid from Casco on the show. Yeah.
We should just focus on Cottrellville. Maybe we can get that. Maybe we can storm that market.
Well, there's always that possibility.
Well,
I'm glad you
Mom
pronounced
Dan's
it
house.
correctly, Rob. You haven't been in
Cottrellville.
Michigan for how long? I hate when people say Cotterville.
It's Cottrellville.
Do
Yeah.
people say
What is
that?
it? Welcome
Yes.
back. Yeah, welcome back, Cotter. Living.
A lot
Dave
of
Kaplan?
people call it Cotterville. I'm like, what are you talking about? It's Cottrellville.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know where they get it from, but they live around here and they call it Cotterville.
Really?
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Just ask them.
Just ask them about Cotterville.
So, boys, since we talked the last time, how about those Lions and free agency? Oh my God.
Pretty good.
They've done an excellent job, and news today is they re-signed Vaitai, the right tackle.
He restructured down.
Yep, he was making $9 million. Now he's making $3 million, and now that puts the Lions at about $28 million. They still have left to spend.
Mike, that's like a Jim Harbaugh type of restructure.
Yeah. I don't think Jim Harbaugh had any choice.
But 9-3, that's a huge chunk, man.
Yeah.
That's a lot of fun.
But the funny thing is, well, the funny thing is he's not the only one that's done it, and every one of them were willing to do it. They obviously know that there's something good going on here, and they want to be a part of it. So, which is, for us, all four of us that have lived through the years since basically 1968, that we have not seen anything that has been anything remotely hopeful until the last year and a half.
Yeah, but three of us have never been Dallas Cowboys fans.
Hey, Tim, you may not know this because you're newer to the show, but I've been trying to restructure my deal for this Idiot Circle for how long now, Mike? Going on 6-7 months?
Yeah.
And I'm not restructuring down. I'm like in a holdout with these guys. I am the what's the quarterback for the
Lamar Jackson.
I'm the Lamar Jackson of the show. If I had a mother still living, she would be trying to negotiate my contract with these.
Yeah, and she would have signed, and she would have told you to sign for a bag full of balls, $18 and a record player.
Well,
that's verbal. Are you willing to give that?
Yeah,
well,
sure.
Ruth did say you're the funniest and the most annoying. So, I mean, maybe we should think about paying you more.
I know.
Than nothing.
Instead of the czar, it should be
the most annoying, but she was trying to be nice and said funniest.
Yeah.
No, she said the funniest first. You asked who the funniest was, and she said you. And then you said who's the most annoying, and she said also you.
Right. So at this point, instead of czar, it should be either Sybil or bipolar.
Yeah.
It's going to be one of the two.
Hey, most of the other czars in life have been crazy, right?
Yeah.
True.
Right.
Yeah, true.
Mike's like,
sure, no problem.
Accurate.
Yeah. So, guys, with 29 million left on the table, and there's a couple glaring spots that they can fix up a little bit, and then you got the draft coming up. I think that there's some really good things that they have going on for himself. But today I went in and looked at the depth chart, both offensively and defensively for the Lions, and there's a couple things that are quite glaring as far as on the offensive side of the ball as well as the defensive side.
You know what's really glaring though?
What?
Tim's forehead? That you're so bored you're reading the depth chart for the Lions.
Well, the reason why I did that is because they did have this extra money, and of course the key to this thing, in my opinion, is they as awesome as or as strong as their offensive line is, they still need some depth on that line, because if you see who's backing up the starters, it gets a little shaky. And wide receiver, same thing. After you get between the three, and if you want to throw Khalif Raymond in there, they really it really drops down to as far as talent is concerned. But the defensive side of the ball, you're seeing a little bit more depth and stuff, but where the glaring parts are defensive tackle, or inside and outside linebackers. So the good thing is if you take all that away, the number one thing that they really need to focus on with this money that they have is getting a backup quarterback. And in my opinion, they have Carson Wentz and Matt Ryan.
Is Bubby Brister still available?
Yeah, I wish he was, because I know Bubby.
Eric Hipple.
Yeah, but the nice thing is if you could get one of those two to back up, pay for a year.
Up there, Tim.
Yeah, he's
no.
What are you doing?
He's looking at porn on his computer.
Yeah, is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
No, I got my phone. I don't have another computer. I don't have the high dollars like you guys.
Yeah. Yeah, you make more than all three of us put together, you prick. Okay, so
you got my notes.
Yeah, so you think
he's looking at his notes.
Yeah,
his notes.
Preparing for his
eggs, milk, bread.
there, and there. Make sure you use the right one. Don't end a sentence with a preposition.
Metamucil.
Viagra.
Yeah. Big stars, and says, "Do not leave the show to go to the bathroom."
Wait. Show hands. Be honest. Anybody try Viagra?
Viagra?
No.
No.
No. So it's only me.
Yeah, apparently.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
It probably would not be advisable for me after having a heart attack to take
Well, you
Viagra.
could have done it before.
Well,
how did we go
53 years old? I mean,
right.
How did we from the Lions
how the fuck we talk about from the Lions to fucking Viagra?
I think Rob looked at Tim, and then that's it. That's where it all went downhill.
Yeah, Jesus.
Mike,
like this.
Mike, mock draft.
Oh fuck!
But like I said, if you can pick up Matt Ryan.
Oh, we're going back to Lions?
Yeah, because we don't need to talk
Matt
about
Ryan. How old is Matt Ryan? Like 123 years old, or
yeah. He's 175 years old. Hey,
come on,
a year. Okay, you draft somebody in the 4th or 5th round, as a rookie quarterback, to kind of sit back and learn from him and from Goff. Now, if you go Carson Wentz, you're looking at a quarterback that is very similar to Goff.
I'd take him.
Yeah, they were in the same draft class, drafted 1 and 2. they're very similar in a lot of ways. So, but again, yeah, and he does have playoff experience. But again, that's only you have him there just in case Goff gets hurt instead of somebody like Nate Sudfeld, Cam Newton, or all these other people that that are so don't even go there. So when you look at those options right there, now it's looking at a defensive lineman. I still say Jalen Carter should go at 6. 18, if you can go with a corner or a linebacker. Robbie and I have talked about it. We really like Jack Campbell from Iowa. And of course, you have 5 picks in the first 101 picks. So, you can solidify, your defense and also add an offensive lineman in there. You put yourself in a pretty good position. And then after that, it's best athlete or best position needed. Like I said, there's running backs out there. There's other safeties and stuff like that can be in here on a rookie contract. That one of these, some of these guys like CJ Gardner, Johnson, and Emmanuel Mosley, and all those guys. If they do well, great. We'll keep them around. Cam Sutton, but it's nice to have somebody right behind them. Fuck off, Rob.
Rob, wake up, will you?
But the fact is there. What's awesome is it's hope. We got some hope. We got viable football all the way through the school year or through the football season, and then
good football.
And then now, we got the draft to look forward to see what they solidify for the following year. So,
well, they had that last year. Let's see what they do this year. I mean, yeah, I mean they're on the incline, but let's not put the cart before the horse here. I mean, they did lose 30% of their scoring production and letting Jamaal Williams go.
They didn't let Jamaal Williams go. Jamaal Williams walked on his own. He was offered the same contract as David Montgomery, and he wouldn't take it.
Okay, so why not offer him more?
Why would you offer more? The guy's got 1,006 yards, and all of his touchdowns were within 5 yards.
Yeah. Can DeAndre Swift score within 5 yards? Hell,
well, I know David. No. I can tell you, David Montgomery's going to outdo fucking Jamaal.
Guaranteed, it doesn't score more touchdowns than Jamaal Williams did last year.
Coming.
Guaranteed, he doesn't. Put your money where your mouth is, big boy.
You know what I like about
Guaranteed, he doesn't.
You know what I like about Jack
What is it? Write it down.
You know who Jack Campbell reminds me of? Timmy
McConnell
playing linebacker at Marine City.
Why has he got a big head? Does he have a big head?
Is he 5'9"?
White and slow. You got those.
White slow.
They got those
big
two
head
pictures going for them. No, but they both hit like Mack trucks.
That's right. What's the bet, Wardo? I'm writing it down.
Whatever Fred wants to throw out there.
What's today's date? What?
Today's the 23rd of March.
March 23.
I say 100. I'll bet you $100.
Mike and Fred.
That he doesn't score more touchdowns than Jamaal Williams did last year.
No, because
mind you, he set the franchise record last year.
Things didn't lined up for Jamaal Williams.
Yeah, they did.
I wouldn't bet that.
Right.
I wouldn't.
What's the guy's name? What's the guy's name, Wardle?
Who? Jamaal Williams.
No,
David
Montgomery.
Montgomery.
Do you even know how to write?
He'll have more yards.
Does he know how to write?
What are you doing up there?
He'll have more yards than Jamaal this year.
So
will he score more? Will he score more? That's what counts. You can have fucking 3,000 yards. You don't score fucking touchdowns. You're useless.
I think Montgomery will have more yards but score less.
Doesn't matter. I mean, it's scoring what counts. You can't fucking win the game if you don't score.
Just saying,
okay, so
what's the bet? $100 for score more? That's what you're going?
That's what I'm offering. That's the bet.
He's gonna set the franchise record.
I'm saying he doesn't. I'm saying he does not top Jamaal Williams scoring last year.
And Fred, you're going with he's gonna.
I didn't say that yet.
I didn't even know we had someone here taking meeting notes. I didn't know that was part
Yeah.
of it. Is that what we brought you on for, Tim?
Why don't you put a wig on and put a coconut bra on?
He works downtown Detroit. He's a union guy. He's a fucking bookie for his union. I know it.
Right.
He's fucking writing it down.
Yep. And he's his own debt collector.
And it's in cryptic notes. You can't fucking.
Look
I
at
mean,
the
even if you could understand his writing, which
Big
would
knuckles.
be something.
Yeah.
Fred's not taking.
Wait.
You're not taking the bat yet,
I
Fred?
want to make sure you got this correct, Tim. Spell Montgomery.
I just
You cruel man.
Yeah. Yeah, he's
I'll
like,
tell you
well,
what I
I just put David M.
but I did. David M.
So it doesn't matter who on the team, just someone that's named David M. That's all
Yes.
it's got to be.
That's right. David Montgomery. So far, I got.
Hey Tim, I have an idea for you. You don't have to write this shit down. It's all being recorded.
Because you assholes, by the time the season's going, we'll have to look back on what number 53 or 54. What is this one?
This is
54,
54.
dumbass. Yeah, you know,
54.
it came after 53 and it's before
Tim.
55.
Please don't lecture us on memory, okay?
Yeah.
Please.
Oh, no.
Please
Yeah,
don't.
'cause- Hey, Fred, who's this? Okay. Now, okay.
Oh my God.
Are we gonna go with a bet? Are you two?
And we
gonna go back
wondered
and
why we
forth?
brought Timmy on. This is just epic.
Hey, I threw the bet out there, Tim. I'm just waiting for someone to take it. That's all.
Okay, Fred. What do you think? Come on.
Don't do it, Fred.
I'm not gonna do it, but I'm gonna tell you right now, he's gonna have more yards than Jamaal this year, and they're gonna win more games. And I still say he'll have at least 10 touchdowns.
Tease that for our show that we picked it over and under for the Lions. And I guarantee you this, nobody on this panel is going to pick more wins than me. I guarantee it.
Who was the closest on wins last year?
You.
Thank you. Fred says he's going to have what, 10 or more touchdowns, Fred? What'd you say?
He's
said-
going to have 10, at least
He'll have
10.
10. He'll have 10 and probably about 1,100 to 1,200 yards.
1,100.
And God willing, he stays healthy the whole
Yeah.
season. Yeah.
Well, the thing is, he should be able to when you have. Let's thank God that maybe Swift stays healthy for fuck's sakes.
Stays
Oh,
healthy.
Jesus.
Do not use. Let's thank God that Swift would stay healthy ever in the same sentence ever again, because the guy is a total pussy
Bust.
with a capital
He
P.
Yep.
I figured his game out the first game he played when he had a chance to win the game in the end zone. And he dropped it. Remember that? Right? He was wide open.
Oh
Dropped
yeah,
it.
yeah.
And the
Hit him
guy's
right in the
known for
bread
catching the ball.
basket.
Yeah. And
Yeah, he's known for having great hands.
And he-
Hit him
when
in
he
a bad spot, right in the hands, guys.
Yeah.
Come on.
Hey, Tim, when he takes a deep breath, he goes, meow.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Yeah, they need to dump his ass.
well.
He
You know,
definitely-
you know what's funny? We're gonna probably be talking about him like this, and then he's gonna go off this year, and then we're gonna be like, "Oh, hey,
no way,
her."
no
Hey,
way.
and
he
I'll
goes up.
I'll be more than happy to
Hey,
say,
Dude,
"Hey,
Bert,
hey, I'm a douche canoe for thinking that he's
He'll
not
go off. He'll go off on the bench for 6 or
up
7
on the
games.
stretcher."
Yeah.
He'll go limping off because of an ingrown toenail or something.
Yeah, well, he
Or
definitely
look at
wasn't
Swift.
last year.
He's untouched. Yeah,
Ingrown
because
Pubic
he's
hair.
being wheeled off on a stretcher, and no one's
Yeah.
gonna tackle the stretcher.
Well,
So
he
there he goes.
definitely ran-
Swift's at the
Yeah.
10, the 15, the 30.
yeah.
Yeah.
He definitely ran to the right. He did to the
Oh,
left because of the one shoulder. You know
His
what I mean?
nickname,
You could
his
tell.
nickname should be Sideline Swift.
Oh yeah, he'd run out of bounds, baby.
Yep.
Definitely.
Yeah,
So-
he's not going to do any better than
Yeah.
he did this past year, guys. Let's just.
No,
Yeah.
no,
What did
okay.
he do last year anyway? I mean, I don't even know.
No.
What did he do? How many yards? How many
Not
touchdowns?
much.
I can
Look
tell
him
you
up.
what he
Who's
did
got
is
it?
every time he came off the sideline, he got his fucking ass chewed out.
By Deuce Staley.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
did
Dude.
see that a couple times, man. I mean, just reaming his ass.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He had a lot
Rightly
of yards east and west, right? He had a lot of yards east and west.
But he had
not
more
north and
yards
south.
running in and out from the sideline
Yeah,
than he did down
exactly.
He
the
gained
field.
3,000 yards in the season, but only 500 of them were beyond the line of scrimmage.
Positive. Positive yards.
Well, he
Positive.
said, Barry got most of his yards behind the line of scrimmage. Yeah, but he also,
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Made a lot of guys miss, man. All right, so you guys got topics, or what are we doing?
Oh, we got some topics there, big boy.
Well, I want your guys. What is your opinion on what they've done so far?
The Lions?
Yeah.
Like, give them a grade? Is that what you're saying? Like, what they've done, like A through
Okay.
F?
Here's what Swift did this past year.
No.
He had 99 rushes for 542 yards. For
Hey, I was close. 500 yards.
Yeah, 5.5. He had 5 touchdowns. He had 48 receptions for 389 yards at an 8.1 average and 3 touchdowns. So he had 8 touchdowns and a total of probably just under 900 yards of total offense.
How many games?
It doesn't say.
Now, let me ask you this, Fred.
Mhm.
Knowing what he did last year, that was his 3rd year into the league?
Ooh, that's a good question. I'm not sure. I think so.
No, he's been in the league since 2017.
Oh, wow.
Damn,
That is a
that
lot
was
longer than
5
I
years.
thought. 5 years.
Yeah,
So-
he's on his last year of his rookie contract.
Okay, knowing he's going into his 5th year, right? So
Yep.
knowing in his 4th year, he was going to have 500 yards at the line of scrimmage, 5.5, 900 total yards. Would you have used your 1st round pick to pick him? Knowing what you know now.
No.
No.
Who was picked
And
around?
what regime drafted him?
The one that we're not allowed to talk about.
Quintricia.
Quintricia.
Yeah.
God.
Interesting thing would be.
No, he's been in the league for 5. He's only 24 years old, but the thing is he's got to stay healthy. If he stays healthy, and maybe they draft another running back somewhere in the draft, or Jameer Jefferson or Justin Jackson stays on the team, to kind of complement Dave Montgomery. Because I'll tell you right now, Dave Montgomery he breaks the line. He's going to run and get yards. He's not going to get tackled just behind the linebackers or get a few yards here or there. He's going to get monster yards.
If Swift stays healthy, we better be thinking it might be end of days, because I don't see it happening. He hasn't stayed healthy yet in 4 seasons.
No.
I just don't see it happening. I don't think people get less injury prone as they get old, longer
Right.
in the league. They get more injury prone.
Well, Mike has.
But of course, that's if he's
play
like
in some of these
Ezekiel
games and
Elliott.
he scratched himself. I mean, there's been games where he's been signed off to play and he has not played.
Yeah, what is this, the NBA or something? What the fuck?
Oh my God, fuck.
Play football, man. He doesn't have the killer instinct, man. He
No.
just doesn't have the, hey, I'm going to do whatever it takes to gain yards or make a play or fucking score.
Yeah.
Or he's
Well,
how do you have a guy like that on the team?
Well, that's the
You
point. I
drafted
mean,
him number 1.
I know,
Yep.
but still,
Not
cut
to
your
mention the
fucking
fact that
losses.
if they
And
try
then
to
you
trade
signed him after his rookie deal.
Yeah, if they try to trade him right now, the best that they're going to get is probably a 4th or 5th round pick. And at this point, that's not worth it. You know what? It's one of these things where Mike Valenti says after 5 years, never re-sign a running back. And this is it's a perfect example. I mean, the good thing for him, he hasn't had the carries like Ezekiel Elliott, who just got bombarded.
After 5 years, never sign a running back? Then we wouldn't have had Barry Sanders.
We're talking in today's football.
What difference does it make? Well, in when Barry's day, you had guys who would tote the pill 20 times a carry. Now these guys won't do that in the game. They're just not built for it, and it's not even a running game; it's a passing game.
It's a total different players. They're so much faster. So they're built so much different now. Holy smokes!
Yeah, they're built for speed,
Ooh.
but they're also
comfort,
and they're also more. They catch the ball out of the backfield more than back in the day. I mean, Marshall Faulk is the perfect example of a dual threat running back. Could carry the ball, run for over 1,000 yards, and then he could receive it and run and get 900 to 1,000 yards in receiving.
Yeah.
But with this league being such a throwing league, spreading the offense out, nobody's going toe to toe and handing the ball off. You know, kind of like how Jim Harbaugh is probably the last coach that really ran the football in the NFL with the 49ers, more than he threw it. Everybody else is, it's just slinging the ball all over the place.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Are we off Lions now?
Yes, we are. So I
hate when
found
we talk about shit in his wheelhouse.
well, hey, then come up with a fucking subject, you douche canoe.
Well, I do have a subject. I heard a rumor.
Yeah, where was it on Redbook?
Yeah, and the rumor was that in 2 years someone's going to have a 30th anniversary, and I heard he's going to do a renew his vows service, or renew his vow. What is it? Renew your vow.
Yeah,
ceremony.
renew your vows.
Yeah. And I just want to know, Fred, will you be in that wedding party?
And obviously he's
Not
not
if Timmy
talking
can
about
help
me
it.
because in 2 years it'll be 31 for
So,
me. So
I did a little research the other day. It's tips for choosing a wedding party. Tips, what you should be.
Why are we talking about this when everybody that listens to the show is either married, divorced, or dating somebody with so much baggage, it would sink the Titanic.
So this is a perfect topic.
This is the perfect topic. So it says make a pro and con list, right? Of the qualities of what you're looking for in the wedding party.
Okay.
And
Pro,
Tim,
Fred Windsor, con, Steve
I'm
Murray.
gonna direct this to you because it would see if this was the thought process that went through your mind. So you always should think family first. Do we all agree on that? Family.
Yep.
First?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
For the most
maybe.
part.
Family is like, it's like a 3-day fish. After a couple of days, they start to stink up the place. You got to get them out.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
That's my attitude.
So
Consider the person's how reliable they are. That's a good one, right? See what kind of reliable
It
they are.
is.
Yep. Steve Murray was really reliable.
Was Steve Murray in your wedding, Tim? Or
he was.
oh, so that's
Yeah.
where
Was he the best man?
No, Scott Evans was.
Okay. Who?
Yeah, exactly.
Fred's still butthurt. You could tell.
I am just.
Listen.
I'm taking the bait and making this as fun as possible.
Yeah, okay. That's what it is.
Factor in personalities. You got to factor in personalities. You can't have personalities that clash in your wedding party.
Wait,
because
is
if you
this?
have that.
Are we talking about the bride's side or the groom's side?
It could be either, right?
I mean, that sounds like a total bitch move. Like,
You're right.
so and so is gonna be not gonna get along with so and so, and oh my god, that sounds like
the groom's shouldn't think about that.
That's fuck. No, I mean, groom's
women
gonna
don't
be able
care.
to.
Okay, you should always
scrap
have
out in
guys.
the parking lot.
Guys are
and
very.
Wait. I'm going to scratch that one out. Mike says, personalities
for the bride side.
Well, think about it. You gotta have people you can rely on. People that start fights with the bride's father.
Listen, I put it in there.
What is he talking about?
So here's the other thing. You got to find, if you can't get them into the traditional wedding party, they say you should find other roles for the person.
Like an usher.
Oh, that's one of them. Bing, 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 bing.
Mm-hmm.
Usher.
Do a reading.
Reading. Mike got number 3. Usher.
Do a reading. Do a reading at the wedding.
Poem.
Drive a limo.
Recite a poem. There's a good one. Okay.
Drive the limo. They were cones.
The cones.
Hey, ring bearer.
Yeah. I would have crawled on all fours and put the ring on the back of my neck for you guys to pull off.
That would have been exciting.
That sounds more like the honeymoon than the wedding.
That sounds creepy as fuck.
I know. Sorry.
Flower girl, or in today's
cut the garden.
flower person.
Flower person.
Doesn't have to be a girl. It
Yeah.
could be flower person.
Yeah.
But my favorite, which I think hits Fred's wheelhouse,
Sing at the wedding.
is Exactly,
Exactly.
Mundo, my friend. And this is what I have for you, Tim.
Okay.
Sing with the band and his couple song to you. Now, he's a big Kiss fan. So I have gone ahead and taken the liberty of doing a top 9 Kiss songs that Fred could sing at your
Oh, this will be.
Jesus fucking
Number
Christ.
Hey,
nine.
Rob, let me just first say I'm impressed by your homework, by the way. Nice
Well,
job
let
so
me
far.
just say.
I'm
Well,
gonna write it down.
I
I'm
fucked
gonna
up
write it
last
down.
time.
He's writing it down.
Yeah, okay, this is good. Because you want to put and consult with Jamie on this. You gotta, you gotta be collaborative. Number 9.
Number 9.
Forever.
Forever.
Everybody kind of agree with that? Fred, you like that one?
It's a good song.
I don't know the song. Can you give us a little taste?
Yeah, what's the next one?
Okay. Number 8.
Is that a taste of the song?
Crazy Nights.
That'd be something to get the people dancing on the floor. Yep.
Okay.
I thought this was supposed to be for the couples dance or whatever.
This is no, the couple song, like his song to them. This is his song to the. It's his
Well,
gift.
I
His
can
wedding
definitely
gift
would
to
do
the
crazy
bridal party.
nights for sure.
Number 7. I was made for loving you.
I love that song.
Yeah.
You like that one, Fred?
Actually, that should be number 1.
Okay. Well,
great
hey,
song.
wait a minute, Tim. You're getting this down. Are you writing it down?
Yeah.
He's writing it down. Yeah.
Okay, he's writing it down. I don't see you writing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't point to that
6,
cranium.
And Fred's personal favorite, number 6. Lick it up.
Oh yes, that's
Yeah, lick it up. You gotta lick it up, baby.
Lick it up.
You gotta lick it up.
Lick it up. Yeah.
I can see him on one knee. Like
Yeah.
belting that out. Okay.
He should sing that when Tim's taking the garter off or putting the
All right.
garter on or
Oh,
whatever.
yeah.
he caught it at the wedding. He caught
Number
it.
5
Fred
this has nothing to do. Number 5.
Oh, I put on a show that night. What's
Oh, yeah.
that? What song?
Number 5, Tim. This is
Are you still talking, Rob?
nothing against your beautiful, loving bride.
Spit it out, fucker.
Hard luck
Yeah.
woman.
Hard luck
luck
woman.
Yeah,
Good.
it is a hard luck woman. You got to put up with his ass.
Mhm.
Now, number 4 and number 3, you could switch these in any order you want. They're kind of similar.
It's either going to be 4 or 3. Any order you want.
Yeah.
It's gonna be- yeah, you can flip them, whatever you want. Anybody want to take a guess?
Rock and roll all night.
Rocket Ride, or Love Gun,
Love gun. Yeah.
Okay.
or Love Gun, or Rocket Ride.
Okay.
See how I did that, Mike?
I see. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
saw
One was
that.
3 and one was 4, and then you made 1 4 and 1 3,
Right.
and then 3
You
and
got
then
that? You
4.
write that down, Tim?
He
No.
got them both.
Oh, okay, no.
I think he wrote down Rocket Man. I think he's thinking of Elton John.
Number 2, rock and roll
All night
night, baby.
and party every day.
Yay.
Yeah, and that is not only his song to you, but that's his, hey, that's what I want you to do. That's what he's saying to you, right?
All right. Yeah.
Some
All right.
women. And the number one song. This
Detroit
is
Rock City.
Detroit Rock City.
No.
Oh,
Fuck, come on.
Nothing to lose, baby. Tim, you got nothing to lose.
Nothing to lose.
Nothing.
You know what I like? You know what I like best about your list? You bucked tradition and didn't have the top 3 or the top 10 or the top 5. It was the top 9. So fucking
I love it.
random. I love it.
So
Nice.
random. And now this, because I'm going to represent Fred here, Tim, and if you can give us a verbal commitment on this, we're going to give you the Freddie Windsor performance guarantee. And what that comes with, when you get the Freddie Windsor performance guarantee, no lip syncing. There'll be no lip syncing.
Oh no, he sings well. He sings well.
There's going to be no wardrobe failures. So there's not
No.
going to be a wardrobe failure. No
Thank
nipple
God.
popping out.
Thank
No
God.
little boys hanging out of the schoolyard. None of that shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
boys, hang on.
Yeah, I won't have to tuck in the bubble gum.
No,
Yeah,
no twig and
no.
berries. No twig and
That's
berries.
your personal guarantee. What do you say? You want to lock him in now?
Let's lock him in.
Lock him in. All right, we
Lock
got
him
him
in.
locked in. He's singing at the renewal ceremony. I
Yeah,
can't
notice
wait.
he's still not in the wedding. He's just singing.
Well, no, it was his, the finding the other roles.
Oh, okay. My
Yeah,
bad.
yeah,
My
it's
bad.
finding
Finding the other
roles.
roles.
My bad.
So we got
My
the
bad.
finding the
You're
other
right.
roles.
You're right.
Okay. I don't think you guys appreciated that.
Oh, I love it.
Oh,
What are
you
you
love
talking
it?
about? I thought it was
Good.
great. I thought
Yeah,
it was great.
We
excellent.
just
So
got-
when is
we just got-
this
Man,
happening?
I thought it was
I
great.
don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I guess.
Does Jamie
guess
know about
until you-
this,
Yeah.
or did we just blow the
Uh,
surprise?
that-
She doesn't
that
Why,
watch
was
the
a-
why don't I just sing Jamie Smiles?
show.
When Jamie smiles.
When you
Just
wanted
for-
a
Takes
true
me
representation
miles.
of their wedding.
Okay,
Yeah.
Dusty.
Yeah, Dusty. Simply
Oh.
Dusty. Sounds so
That was
cool.
good. I was good, Rob. I like that. That you put some time into that.
I
Yeah,
put
he
some
did.
time. I almost put 20 minutes in this.
You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised, Rob, that we got engaged right down the street from where your new house is going to be
Really?
Yeah.
Where's that?
on Holmes Beach, right on the beach
At the
John
mini
Holmes
golf
Beach.
course? Over at the
Yeah.
mini golf course?
on Holmes Beach on Anne Island.
Oh, nice.
Holy shit! All right,
Next to the
Right down
wastewater
the-
facility?
right
No.
next to the dumpster.
Right next to the wastewater
Yeah.
No,
facility?
the public beach right there.
Ah.
Right next to the urinals.
Yeah.
Nope.
So
No.
what did you have? Like you got down on one knee,
Sure.
looked up
Yep.
into her eyes.
On the good knee or the bad knee? Did you get down?
Yeah, the replacement knee.
Well,
Future
not yet.
replacement knee.
No, I was actually in decent shape then.
Hey, rounds of
Yeah,
shape.
Yeah, it is.
Rounds of shape.
Yeah.
So is block.
Yeah.
Block is a shape.
Yeah. Can't put a square peg in a round hole.
Oh man. So we have to see this this place when we go down there.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, definitely.
Yes.
That'd be a cool.
Have we
spot to
told
go.
the audience, all three of them, that the boys are getting together in Florida? We talked about that yet?
No,
No.
no,
You
but
get your house right.
we
Yeah.
we were gonna do a live session today, but Rob's closing on a house. He's
Yeah. Not
moving
gonna
up,
make it.
moving on up
Moving
to a
on.
deluxe apartment in the sky or something.
Yes.
Great show, by the way.
Fuck yeah, best, the best show. Spin-off
It'd
from
be
All in
good.
the Family.
Yes.
The one
It's
I
gonna be a good
identified
time.
most with in that show was Tom.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay. No, I think it was Mr. Bentley there, the
Yeah.
neighbor.
definitely.
Tom Bentley, dumbass. That's who I'm talking about.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the
Yeah.
what's her name's
Oh, his name
husband,
was
the
Tom
white guy.
Bentley.
That's the guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
The only white guy in the show, I think.
Yeah,
No,
That's
the,
what I know.
the next door neighbor, the Englishman.
yeah, that's what I thought you were talking about.
Yeah. So, hey, I came up with a list and it's the top. I don't know why it was this, but it was kind of funny. It kind of segues into
The
Rob's
top
top
7.5.
the top nine. He did the top 9, the top 21
Jeez.
songs that were ranked by ranker.com that involves alcohol or drinking.
Ranker.com.
Yes.
Okay.
So
Was that a affiliate of Redbook or something?
I no, probably
Okay.
Cosmopolitan.
Are we gonna try
Say
to guess
what?
these?
So
Cosmopolitan.
Cosmopolitan.
Have
Cosmopolitan.
you been drinking?
I said Cosmopolitan. What did I say?
You said cosmopolitan.
The top 16 songs.
Yeah.
DM you.
CMU.
And you.
I'll tell you what. I'll pay for the ticket to go see Notre Dame at Lambeau. You guys just get your flights. Yeah. And then don't remember he even said it. Yeah.
Oh, I
Spit
think
it out.
remember that was the game that was canceled because of COVID.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So I will quickly go through 21 through 11.
Holy
and then we'll
cow.
go through so we can go through 10. Number 21 is Cold Gin by Kiss. Number 20 is Red Red Wine by UB40. Number 19 is Six Pack by Black Flag. Number 18 is Tequila Sunrise Eagles. Number 17 is Billy Joel Piano Man. Number 16, Spillin' Wine.
What's that have to do with alcohol?
I'll be right back.
Alcohol or
everybody
drinking.
everybody at the bar
Alcohol
was
or
drinking.
what?
Drinking. Everybody at the bar was a drunk that came up to talk to him in the
I
song.
got it. Okay, I got it.
Spill the Wine, Eric Burden and War. Saturday night.
Wait, Fred. We should do something funny for when he
Why
gets...
he can hear. He's got his headphones on. Yeah, nice try, Rob.
I think he went to take a dump or something, or he's totally understood.
Again, obviously he didn't listen to me the whole thing. Like taking notes where the stars says, "Do not leave to go to the bathroom." Fucking comprehension's good. That
reading is fundamental.
Boy, that Marine City education really paid off. So, number 15 is Saturday Night, All Right for Fighting, Elton John. Miss Me, or what's I say? Kiss Me, I'm Shit Faced by the Dropkick Murphys.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, me either. Take Your Whiskey Home, Van Halen. The times here get me drinking is flogging Molly.
Flogging Molly.
Yeah. Mosque Tequila by Sammy Hagar.
The worst.
Yes. Well, Why Don't We Get Drunk by Jimmy Buffett.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Good song.
Okay, so that is
and Get Drunk and
Screw.
Yeah, there you go.
So
ding 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 ding.
So unfortunately that first one or the last one I gave you, the Jimmy Buffett, is number 10. So
you blew your wad.
Yeah, I kind of fucked it up. So
but now you have the top 9 like Rob. So nice.
Right. So there we go. So top 9. Any guesses?
Alcohol by Brad Paisley.
Nope.
They're not even in the fucking list?
Nope.
Oh my God. You gotta be shitting me.
I will tell you there's no country bands in this. I think it's more.
And all their songs are about drinking.
Right.
Yeah.
Like I Got Friends in Low Places.
Right, exactly.
Right. That's another one that I saw on a different list. But
we're working off this list.
Yes.
A different list, we
right.
had a different list.
All right. Tim, you got a guess for a song that's about alcohol or drinking?
I was going to do something about whiskey, but he said there's no country songs, and that's most of the country songs.
What about Beer Drinkers and Hellraisers by ZZ Top?
Number 8.
Good one.
Number 8.
That was 8?
Yes.
It's a good call, Michael.
That is a good call, Mike.
Anybody?
I'm still thinking. Rob, you got some guesses or what?
I'm thinking. I don't know. I feel like there's a lot out there. I just like brain fart.
Yeah.
I will tell you, you guys know probably every other song except for one. Mike, you might know it because it might be something that your dad listened to back in the day.
Let's go through some artists. Johnny Cash, he's got to have a song about drinking.
No, it's country. You said there's no country on there.
There's no country. I'm out. I'm like, no country.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Look, there he goes.
No country and gangster rap.
Okay, guys. He took his earbuds out. So what should we do?
He did?
Yeah, everybody, shut your screens off.
Let's just mute ourselves and talk like he can't hear us.
Yes, perfect.
Oh, good one.
Well, let's get through the list, and when he comes back in, we'll mute ourselves.
Okay, so number 9 is Tub Thumping, Chumbawamba.
That's not rock and roll. That's pop music.
Yeah. 7, Roadhouse Blues, The Doors.
The Doors.
Yeah. Number 6, Brass Monkey, Beastie Boys. Number 5, Whiskey in a Jar, Thin Lizzy. Number 4, 1 bourbon, 1 scotch, 1 beer. George.
And the Delaware Destroyers.
Yes. Number 3, Champagne and Reefer by Muddy Waters. That was the one I thought maybe your dad might know. Night Train by Guns N' Roses. And number 1 is Have a Drink on Me, AC/DC.
Yeah,
have a drink on me.
You can turn your volume back on. I'm not playing that game. Nice try. You all were talking at once, and that doesn't happen.
It always happens. What are you new to this fucking
Yeah.
show?
How long you been on here?
I started laughing. You're like,
So, kind of funny looking at that list, and then I went and looked at a couple other ones, and and I'm like, there's so many awesome songs that have either something about drinking or something with a word of alcohol in it. So, I thought I'd bring that up as a topic because like I said,
it's right in your wheelhouse.
it's in
It's
my
right in the wheelhouse.
It's either about relationships or alcohol.
Right. Well, if it was country music, there would be trucks and dogs and
dying,
mama and prison.
Yeah. Well, and if you play
trains.
Don't forget fishing.
Yep. And if you play that country album backwards, you get your girlfriend back, your dog comes back to life, and your truck never breaks down.
Correct.
There you go.
Correct. All right.
Although
country
in our day in high school wasn't all that popular with like.
Oh, not at all.
And now it's like exploded. It's like the number 2 genre of music.
Well,
behind gangster rap, right?
Yeah.
Gangster
Well,
rap.
yeah, but you got to remember too that country music's not really country music. It's basically
pop.
It's pop rock.
It's pop rock.
It is really.
Yeah.
Not the good candy kind either. It's
No.
the bad
Yes.
wise.
Well, so what's your favorite country artist, Tim?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Well, you are. I take you're a big country music fan.
I mean, I do listen to it. Thomas Rhett. I like Thomas Rhett.
Oh yeah, me too.
Yeah, Thomas Rhett.
You don't even know who he is.
Google him.
What about you, Fred? Your favorite country artist?
Thomas Rhett.
Favorite country artist is, I'd probably have to say Zach Brown.
Oh, I like
That's
Zach
good,
Brown.
yeah,
I like
Zach
Zach
Brown.
Brown.
What about you, Rob? Favorite country artist?
I like for old school Johnny Cash.
That's my favorite. Period.
I love me some Johnny Cash, and newer guys. That Chris Stapleton guy.
Chris Stapleton.
Yeah.
He's money. He's money. He's money.
Yeah, I do like Zach Brown though, man. And I've heard that guy puts on like 3-4 hour.
No, he's great in concert.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you, Billy Curtin's another guy that's kind of flies underneath the radar. He's got some really good tunes as well.
What's your guy's name, Tim? I was going to look it up. Google.
Thomas Rhett.
Thomas Rhett.
Rhettett.
Like Rhett
Thomas
Butler.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Rhett Miller.
Thomas Rhett.
Luke Combs and Morgan Wallen are good too.
Party Like We're on Vacation is a great song.
Okay. So he has songs Die a Happy Man.
Yep.
Great one.
Marry Me.
Yeah.
Well, let's go back to the list.
That should be on the list.
Hey, let's
Fred should be singing that one.
Put that Fred, could you sing that at the wedding? He says yes. It Goes Like This. That's another song. It Goes Like This. And Get Me Some of That. Tim, I gotta hear you sing it.
Give me some of that.
No, not
Give
that
me
one.
some of that, baby. Ooh. Give me it. What do you got?
Check out on YouTube. Go Party Like You're on Vacation. Go on YouTube. It's a good one.
Yeah. After the show, Rob.
Yeah, he doesn't mean right now.
Well, here's a great from Fred's list. One of his songs is Beer Can't Fix.
Yeah. Can't fix.
Beer Can't Fix. And that's Beer Can't Fix Ugly, Stupid. And what
Brilliant.
can't beer fix?
Brilliant.
Let me ask you something. What can't beer fix, Tim?
Not much. Can fix anything. It depends on the
drunk
individual.
driving ticket.
Yeah.
Fix that.
Oh. All right. Well, that's
fix
good.
It can fix just about anything. It depends on the individual. That's all.
How about you, Mike?
Thanks, Oprah.
I know you're probably not a big country guy, but
I am, but I'm not a new country guy. I'm an old country guy.
Like Merle Haggard or something.
Yeah, my favorite's Johnny Cash. Johnny Cash and Hank Williams are probably tied for me. The original Hank Williams, not the son.
Junior.
Yeah, not Junior. So
Alan Jackson's a good one too.
Alan Jackson's good. Yeah.
Yep.
But
Luke Combs and Morgan Wallen are good too.
Yeah.
But
those are good.
I'm not into the new stuff.
Well,
I don't get it.
yeah, I don't. What did you like?
No,
Ronnie Millsap at all?
I did, yeah.
Yeah.
Back in
Tim,
the day.
no, not a big
Ed-
Ronnie
Ed-
Millsap guy.
Eddie Rabbit.
Oh, I love Eddie Rabbit.
Yeah, he's all
Was
right.
he really country though?
Oh yeah, Eddie
yeah.
Rabbit, of course, yeah.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
good.
Huh.
Yeah.
There's some good stuff. So, we got any other topics?
Tim,
Mike,
you got one?
Mike, you blew
I do.
your wad last week.
Yeah, I had too many topics last week.
I'm going to talk a little bit about did you guys check out the baseball classic that went on for the last couple of weeks?
Yeah, a little
The
bit.
games.
Fucking Mexico tearing it up, huh?
Yeah, some good.
Yeah, well,
some
Japan
good-
ended up winning the whole thing.
Yeah.
Japan won it, but man, I noticed. I just wrote some notes about it. Was how much the fans were into the games, right?
Yeah.
Like when any of them games were going on,
Yeah.
USA was playing, whoever was playing, Mexico, Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic. The place was packed, and they were loud and cheering, whether it was 20-0 or 1-0. So,
Do you think they had alcohol at these events? Maybe that
well,
played
yeah,
a factor.
well, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And I would tell you, Tim, and a lot of people have pointed this out through a couple of the articles that even though the USA was playing, the other country that they were playing dominated the whole stadium.
They did.
USA does not support doesn't come out and support a USA team, regardless if it's Olympics or anything. The last time they really supported an Olympic team for anything was 1980 when they beat the Soviet Union at Miracle of Ice. Other than that, I mean, they're completely dominant. It was dominant. Now the other thing is some down things is there's people that chose not to play in it that should have been playing in it too.
Yeah.
Because as far as I'm concerned, if you put a true team out for the USA against Japan, Japan doesn't beat you. I don't care if they have Otani or whatever, but if you put a lineup out there that you got Verlander, Scherzer, and Clayton Kershaw, and these type of guys pitching in that tournament, Japan doesn't have a chance to beat them.
Yeah, you didn't put Aaron Judge in the lineup. What's up with that? Right.
But, you got all these guys in their contracts. They can't go out and ride a motorcycle because they are afraid to get hurt. Well, they're not going to go and play in this World Baseball Classic.
No, that's not. No, remember now. No, I talked to Ernie today, by the way.
Yep.
And he said that the MLB is it's sponsored by the MLB. No, Ernie Whitt. But he did say I asked him another topic was okay, so you had some pretty substantial injuries to some star players in this tournament, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they are under contract. So they are insured, and then it is picked up by the MLB up to a certain point. So those guys don't lose out on their contract. Because you had Altuve get hurt, Adam Wainwright, he suffered a groin injury. They said he hurt it in the weight room. He just
probably partying afterwards.
And who was the stopper? I can't remember his name.
Edwin Diaz, which is the most horrific of them all, as he ruptured his patella tendon and he's done for the year. I mean, he's jumping
up and down, celebrating,
just bouncing. I mean, in a group of people, not just jumping like a Martin Gramatica and then tearing your ACL. I mean, they're just in a huddle, and he just collapsed straight to the ground.
Yeah.
But again, though the Mets are a team that were considered a possible, could have a possible run to the World Series, having him in the bullpen. Now they're scrambling to find a presence in the.
Fred, are you ready?
Bullpen.
How's your arm looking?
Dude, oh God, it would hurt too much, and I couldn't. Right now, I couldn't break a pane of glass if you even had tried to. If I try, remember the game?
I know you can find a plate pretty quickly.
Remember Super Jack where you hit him in the head and he kicked the football?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I used to have that, and I hit it one time, and the leg flew through the goalpost instead of the ball. That's what happened to me. I'd throw, my arm would go to the plate, and the ball would fall at my feet. Yeah, not a good idea.
It hurt too much. It hurts to even think about it anymore. But,
Get to the plate in a hurry.
but I also got some notes. I was saying it was pretty exciting.
Hey
They
guys,
had great
he
coverage.
still
great
still
coverage.
has notes.
I do.
You can
And
read
then,
that shit?
Some
Did
former
Jamie write those
teammates.
for you?
No, you jackasses, shut up.
Well, if you ever saw him write, he looks like he writes with his
yeah.
feet.
Yeah.
Tim, did you use a pen or crayons to write these notes? That's what I want to know.
I got a box of 64. But I also talked to Ernie a little bit about it, and he said it was pretty exciting. But Team Canada, obviously, they didn't have the lineup of players like these other teams, obviously.
What did
But he
Bert
did
have to say?
Well, not much.
Well, yeah. Well, Ernie could have it a lot worse. He could have been Great Britain and Israel.
Oh man, they got
Oh,
smoked.
God.
Ooh, boy.
I'm like, I didn't even know Israel could even field the team.
How did
Yeah, that was
Canada do,
crazy.
Tim? How did
They were
Team
2-2,
Canada?
I think. They were
Okay.
2-2. They got
Yeah,
knocked
I
out of
don't-
their pool.
Yeah.
But they played well, and then one of my former teammates was one of the coaches for Team Japan. So he got to help out in the team, so he got invited to do it. So that was pretty cool.
And they won the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Wow,
that's
cool.
pretty good.
So have you talked to Sukmi?
Who?
Well, that's the name of the coach, right? Or is it Fukmi?
No, shut up, stupid. Derek Brack.
I'm stupid.
No,
I'm
dumb.
I find it funny that Team Japan needs an American to coach their team when they got plenty of them over there.
Well, you think about it. I mean, they just invited him. He must have a friend or friend of a friend or somebody. You know, obviously how that goes. Baseball, Ernie coached Team Canada. Come on, he's from the United
there's
States.
a lot.
Yeah,
There's a lot of inbreeding. In
Okay,
baseball.
now there's a big difference
Especially in
between the guy
Sarnia.
from Japan and Ernie.
Yeah.
Ernie played for the Toronto Blue Jays for at least
Oh, yeah.
13 years of his career.
I
So
think more than that, didn't he? I think
Well,
he played for
he played from 76 to about 90.
forever.
Yeah, 76 to 90, maybe 94, and then he went to the Orioles, and then he went to the
Yeah, but
Braves.
those are Canadian years.
Yeah, well, that's
Can't play
right.
Like American.
They only count as half.
They're different. They're like
Rob, Google it. You got your computer in front of you.
what do you want?
Whitt.
Ernie Whitt? What did he play for?
WHITT.
See what he played for at the Toronto Blue Jays. How many years?
I think it was 76 to
I'm going
90,
to say 13.
96 to 94, I think.
I
it
guess
was.
13.
Well, first thing comes up is stat height and weight, and we don't want to get into that. I can see that right
No,
now.
we don't want to do it.
Career. Ooh. He played for Toronto for 14 years.
14.
Okay.
One with Baltimore, one with Atlanta, then the 14
Atlanta.
with Toronto, and then ended back with Boston.
Then he was with Boston, yes. And then he was done.
So how many years? 18 years?
Oh, he was in the big leagues a long time. He's a tiger killer for the longest time with Detroit.
And he loved every minute because
Tiger killers in the year back.
Well, yeah,
God.
but he was the true definition of a tiger killer. Bill LaJoy refused to draft him, out of Roseville Brablick, and he got drafted by Boston Red Sox, and then Boston didn't protect him, and then Toronto had the expansion draft, and Toronto basically from that point on, he was there for 14 years and then bounced around towards the end of his career.
Yeah.
Actually, I got that wrong. It was 12 with Toronto. It was a total of 15. And Tim, what is standard batting stats and player value batting stats?
That's a new equation or something.
It's almost like they do that so somebody can figure out his WAR number.
His WAR number.
You want to know his salaries for those years?
No, we're good. We don't need to talk about that.
Yeah, we don't need to go that far.
But he did play at Macomb too. You know that, right?
Yeah.
He played at Macomb, and then
He's an All-American there.
Yeah.
they had I mean, can you imagine if he played in Detroit with that short porch and right field? I mean, he would have had big numbers throughout his career. But
Tim, you said you're going to get him on the show, didn't you?
Yeah, I talked to him.
Nice.
He
Yeah,
was an
we can
all-star
get
in
together.
1985.
Yeah, I think he was a Gold Glover too, or silver. I can't remember. I saw it on his
Awards.
mantle one time.
ALTSN All-Star.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's got some good numbers.
I guess so. You
He-
said you can
he-
get him on the show? Why in the
Yeah.
guy? Why in the hell would a guy like this come on this fucking thing?
Yeah, because he knows.
because Tim and I worked for him.
Yeah, I coached with him at Macomb. It was great. It was an awesome time. Lots of fun, and we worked for him, the Ernie Whitt Baseball Academy out of Toronto.
Yep,
That was our summers.
Traveled
That was
all over
awesome.
Canada, man.
Talk about a great job.
Oh,
Hey, we know where we did a baseball camp? Newfoundland. Yes, we went to Newfoundland to do a baseball camp.
You want to guess on what his career batting average was?
268.
What do you got, Tim?
Let's say 254.
I'm going to say 278.
Tim is the winner at closest. He batted career 249. He had 3,774 at bats. He had 938 hits. He had 134 home runs.
How many hits did he have?
938.
That's good. It's a good career. It's a good career for a backstop.
His slugging percentage was 324.
That's pretty good.
Yeah,
it's all right.
I'm sorry. That was on base percentage. Slugging percentage 410. On base was 324.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, good.
You did a good job.
All right. Well, hey boys, just wanted to let you guys know that next week we got Bryce Davis, the head baseball coach from Croslex, coming on.
Nice.
And we'll be introducing a couple of baseball and softball coaches coming down the pike here, as well as some other. If Timmy can come in with Ernie Whitt, that'd be great.
We gotta make that work.
Guys, remember, we out there we're on YouTube, Instagram, we're on Facebook, Twitter, any of those that you can watch the show on. You can subscribe. We're going to eventually try to do a live show. We can probably do that when we go down to Florida. We'll let you guys know about that.
Rob posts the links on his Grindr page too.
Right. Yep.
Profile.
Yep. Yeah, because it's
I
gonna be like.
still don't even know what Grindr is.
Well, I don't even know either.
It's for gay guys.
Oh,
Yes.
Not that there's anything wrong.
No,
with
not
that.
there's anything wrong with that. No.
No, not a thing at all. So, hey, great seeing you guys. I'm glad everybody's doing well, and we'll see everybody next week. Peace out.
All right, guys.